If when we were enemies, we were reconciled to God by the death of his Son, much more, being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life. Romans 5, verse 10. The expression much more aptly summarizes the 5th chapter of Romans. 5 times the phrase is repeated, and in other senses, the thought is implied. The idea is that however accusing the law may be, grace is always able to pardon. However depraved our past may have been, our future may be glorious. However formidable the devil may have been, Christ is more than his equal. The offense was tragic, but the gift of grace more than compensates. Our text also implies that though reconciliation by the death of Christ is important, salvation by his life much more so. Much more presents a hopeful, optimistic gospel. The Christian need not limit his attention either to the tragedies and failures of his own life or to the collective life of mankind. That which supersedes tragedy is much more meaningful than the tragedy. Neither should the Christian limit his attention to the cross. Important as it may be, the resurrection, the ascension, the heavenly ministry, and second coming reveal the consummation and the sequel of that for which the cross was a necessary introduction. This being true, though Christian experience recognizes the cross, it must not overlook the empty tomb. The enmity of the past may not be altogether forgotten, yet the guidance of the Spirit, in the present and in the hope of the future, must ever be clearly in mind. The Christian life is a steadfast climb heavenward. Real Christian experience does not lose its meaningfulness as the years go by, but becomes much more significant as we come to understand life better. Verse 15 of the chapter says that the gift of grace has abounded to many. In the experience of some Christians, religion does not seem to abound. It is like filling the cup of a faucet that merely drips, or wringing a cloth that is nearly dry. Life holds much more for us when we realize that we have privileges that are available to us through Jesus Christ, our Lord. And as always, think on these things.